Hi Rani, this is Rabbi Moen. I'm going to make this video in English. In my opinion, which you may or may not share, I think what the most important thing that you have to have on your website, on your YouTube site, when you get it, is the first thing is the basics of preparation to training. One, how you prepare your body, stretches, relaxation, know how long before you should not eat, how long after you shouldn't eat, stretches after the exercise, prepare the body, and then relax it after the effort of the training. That's one. Second is mental preparation. That is to say, yes, one has to push oneself, but the goals have to be attainable. And it's very important for everyone to understand the limits of that they have physically. Even Shimshon Agibor had limits. Well, okay, whole building of the Plishtim he brought down, but that was something else. What's important here is to give a full guidance how to prepare physically, now how to prepare mentally. What does that mean mentally? As you know probably better than me. When I go swimming, for example, I go down from the dressing rooms. It's quite a walk to the pool. I am thinking of what kind of what can I achieve now? I'm now going trying to learn the freestyle. Yeah, I do breaststroke, which is to me the best because stretches all the body, uses both hands and legs. That's how I understand it. But what's going on is why am I going to the pool? For my body, for my health. The same goes here. When the person realizes the purpose of what they're doing, then they're mentally more prepared. Third, explain that everything has to be guided and measured under a proper program given to the trainee by you or any other expert, explaining to people how important it is to work in steady, attainable goals within reason and to develop discipline and consistency over time. People may hesitate. People go to the gym, they have no idea what they're doing, but they go to the gym out of the thought that it's going to be strengthening their muscles. After that, there has to be some kind of an explanation of the machines, of the details. What do you do? What's important? What's stronger? How do you fix yourself? How much it has to be done in order to maintain a balanced program of training that will help the body in its entirety, not just a muscle here, a muscle there, a group of muscles here. An anatomic explanation. What do machines do? This machine stretches your biceps, whatever it is. This is good for your back. This is good for this. The next point you think I should raise, and which is extremely important, is the danger of injuries. Sports injuries in the gym are pretty common. Most of them human error due to lack of knowledge and understanding of how much and what to do. And the next is to explain to people the progress is not around. You're not running from I don't know 20 pounds to 200 pounds. There is a steady growth, and there is an exchange between the trainer and the trainee, understanding that they have to have a program that has to give them exact workouts that will give them, each trainee, according to his or her ability, where you should go and how you should get there. The next point, I mean, this is not all in one video, obviously, you have to make a few, is what happened when you go into a rut, when you don't have the mental capacity to move on. You have issues in your life. home and your wife, your husband yelled at you, there's a crisis at home, person comes to the gym, his mind is not in what he's doing, very dangerous. So you have to explain to people how important it is to leave all the issues out. And that goes for you too. Come to the gym, fermez la porte. You're there. That's it. You're not at home arguing with your wife. You're not coming down the stairs feeling, it didn't work for me, whatever I wanted to do. You're just training. And that mental capacity, accomplished on capacity, is the real thing of training, mentally wise. Why? Once your mind is only on rhythms, when I play music, Telecaster, I don't think of something else. Because I'm trying to keep the music, the melody, in time, that the notes would touch each other, like a friend of mine told me, and there's a whole song, a poet I wrote around it. Create a melody, create music. Music as a structure. Training as a structure. Human body as a structure. The soul as a structure. So when people come and they want to train, you have to tell them you have to be relaxed. You have to have emptied your mind. How do you do that? Just before you go into the gym, say to yourself, say aloud, I'm doing this as a free person for my health. Because if your mind is somewhere else, you're not free. Freedom is when your mind is on what you do, and only that. And therefore, when you do give advice and training, one of the focuses of getting a person ready, I know that when I went to long bike rides, I loosened my muscle like I was drunk, but I was always working on my mind. Because when you ride bike, especially in Israel, up the hill in Haifa or down the hill in Haifa, it's dangerous. The bike got a big street. Israel is not exactly your most courteous drivers, not exactly, and very robust, and traffic is exploding. And therefore, it's very important for a person to come into an issue such as training with a mind clear. Not to mention the benefit of such a mental training. The next thing is never to add weight on your own right, on your mind. Never to change machine, never to change routine on your own mind. The person, the trainee, must always follow the trainer's guidance, because they don't know, and many trainers have went to school to learn that, have years of experience. And last and not least, at least for this set of advice, modesty. You might be challenged by some people, or not you. I'm only trying to see how much you can do. No doing. You don't show anybody what you can do, because this is your private issue and it's not a competition. The only competition in training, or in anything else for that matter, is one against oneself. You tell the person you're here for your health, so you can service God or society, or do better in this world, whichever way you want to put it. In order to do that, you need to come with the most important thing in anything we do, humility. You face the iron structures and the strong machines. You got to have humility, realizing where you can go and where you cannot go, which, in my opinion, is even more important. To sum it all up, you're giving people advice which is practical and has also guidance for other issues in their lives, because through the training and improving their body and their mindset, because the two are connected when you train, I don't have to tell you that, you can affect your clients and whoever listens to your YouTube channel, and it's disseminate more and more good throughout the world. The person should never come because they had an argument with their wife or husband and blow steam on the machines. They come to train in a quiet, composed way to get healthy.